Anytime one person or manufacturer controls the components to make a rider successful in a class, it's no longer a class, it's a monopoly. When the same person or manufacturer is also competing against the same racers in the class they supply the parts for, it's no longer a competition, it's a donation. It's easy to look at the championship standings and assume the rider at the top must be the best rider in the class. But is that necessarily true? Being the champion and being the best rider are two completely different things. A championship can tell you who accumulated the most points over a season. But can it tell you who had the most talent? Who could have done more with the same equipment? Who had the ability to take an average motorcycle and make it perform like a championship machine? If you enjoy motorcycle history, please like and subscribe to my channel. That's where things get complicated. There have been incredibly talented riders who never received the recognition they deserved, not because they lacked ability, but because they lacked money. In professional racing, talent can only take you so far. A rider can have lightning-fast reflexes, incredible instincts, years of experience, and the courage to do things others won't. But if the motorcycle underneath them isn't capable of competing, how do they prove what they're capable of? Can you really judge the rider when the equipment isn't equal? Then there are the privateers. These racers often represent the heart and soul of the sport. They work regular jobs during the week, build their own motorcycles, turn their own wrenches, find sponsors wherever they can, and somehow scrape together enough money to compete. Some can only race when a major event comes close enough to home to make the trip financially possible. They may miss races because they have to work. They may run older equipment because they can't afford the latest technology. They may have the talent to compete with the professionals but never get enough opportunities to prove it. And here's the question that keeps coming back. What if some of the greatest riders we've ever seen never had the opportunity to show us just how good they really were? Maybe the championship standings don't tell the whole story. Maybe money doesn't buy talent, but it can buy the opportunity to demonstrate it. So I want to hear from the people who have lived it. Have you ever raced against someone who was clearly more talented than their results showed? Have you ever watched a privateer rider outperform a factory-backed team? Do you believe pro stock motorcycle is a level playing field, or does funding give certain riders an advantage that talent alone can't overcome? And perhaps the biggest question of all, if you put every rider on identical motorcycles, with identical budgets and identical opportunities, who would really be the best? I'd love to hear your answer. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment,